And we are on lesson 104. We're talking about volume, capacity, and mass in the metric system. Okay, your objective is right here. We're going to see how these things are related together. Okay, now volume, capacity, and mass, we are referring to here water. Okay, and how these things go together. So for water under standard conditions, okay, that just means water like it normally is. Okay, we've got some ways that volume and capacity and mass are related to each other. Okay, well, volume, if we've got 1 centimeter cubed of volume, okay, that is equal to 1 milliliter. Okay, capacity-wise. And that is also equal to 1 gram for mass. Okay, these are different measurements that are all equivalent. So we talk about volume, okay, we're talking about centimeters cubed. Capacity is like milliliters and liters and things of that sort. And then mass is grams. So all these things are equal to each other. 1 cubic centimeter contains 1 milliliter of water, and that has a mass of 1 gram. Okay, so if I took a 1 centimeter cubed box, okay, or a 1 centimeter ice cube, okay, that is 1 milliliter of water if it was going to be melted. And that 1 ice cube would weigh 1 gram. Okay, so those things are all related together. Okay, likewise, if we had 1,000 centimeters cubed, that would be equal to 1 liter, okay, which would be equal to 1 kilogram. Those equivalents go together. So again, if I had a big chunk of ice that was 1,000 centimeters cubed, okay, if I melted that, it would fill up a 1 liter bottle, and that same block of ice would have a weight of 1 kilogram, or mass of 1 kilogram. Okay, so all three of these things go together. Alright, so let's go ahead and examine some relationships between these in some examples. Okay, example 1 says, Ray has a fish aquarium that is 50 centimeters long and 20 centimeters wide, and it is filled with water to a depth of 40 centimeters. Okay, so it's filled up almost to the top, 40 centimeters high here. Okay, and we want to know how many liters of water are in the aquarium. And we want to know what's the mass of the water in the aquarium. How much does it weigh? Okay, well, the very first thing that we need to know is the volume of space this takes up. The volume is all this space inside of here. Okay, so first we need to find the volume of the water, or of the aquarium. Okay, and that's going to be the length times the width times the height, because it's a rectangular prism. So we're going to take 50 times 20 times 40. Okay, and all that equals 40,000 centimeters cubed. Okay, so this tank has a capacity, okay, it's filled to a capacity of 40,000 centimeters cubed. Alright, so for part A, we want to know how many liters. Okay, well, we know that 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 milliliter. Okay, so that means that 40,000 centimeters cubed is equal to 40,000 milliliters. Alright, because those things go together. So if 1 centimeter cubed is 1 milliliter, then our 40,000 centimeters cubed, that capacity of the water, okay, is equal to 40,000 milliliters. But this question asks how many liters of water are there. Okay, well, we know that 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Okay, that's a unit rate. So we can take our 40,000 milliliters times our unit rate, which is 1 liter, over 1,000 milliliters. Okay, because that will convert our milliliters into liters. So basically, we just need to take 40,000 divided by 1,000. Okay, so that is 40 liters. That's the answer. Okay, to part A, 40 liters. So for part B, we know that each liter of water has a mass of 1 kilogram. Okay? So if each liter of water has a mass of 1 kilogram, that's one of the equivalents that we learned on that last table. Well, I know that we have a 40 liters of water in the tank. So that's going to equal, well, if every 1 liter is 1 kilogram, then 40 liters is 40 kilograms. So the mass of the water is 40 kilograms. So there are 40 liters of water in the tank, and it weighs, the mass is 40 kilograms. Alright, let's go on to the next example. Okay, it says Malia wants to find the volume of a vase. She fills a 1 liter beaker of water and then uses all but 280 milliliters to fill the vase. So we want to know what's the volume of the vase, and then we want to know if the mass of the vase is 640 grams, what's the mass of the vase filled with the water. Okay, so first thing we need to do is find the volume of the vase. Well, we know that volume is in milliliters. Okay, so the volume of the vase is going to be, well, we took 1 liter beaker and used all of it except for 280 milliliters. So we need to take away 280 milliliters. Okay? Well, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters minus the 280 milliliters. We have to have those in the same label to take them away. So 1,000 minus 280 is 720 milliliters. Okay? That's the capacity of the vase. Okay? So sorry, I should take that out and say that's the capacity of the vase. And we want the volume. So for the volume, we know that every milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. And we need to know in centimeters cubed. Okay, for volume. So we have 720 milliliters. That has to be equal to 720 centimeters cubed for our volume. Because again, our volume is always in centimeters cubed. Okay, so we found our capacity in milliliters. Okay, and then we need to convert that to volume. Okay, now for B, we know the mass of the vase is 640 grams. We want to know the mass of the vase with water. Okay, so we need to know the mass of the vase plus the water. So we're going to take the vase, 640 grams, and we need to know how much the water weighs. Okay, well, we have 720 milliliters of water. Okay, well, 720 milliliters of water is equal to 720 grams of mass. So we're going to add 720 grams to that. Okay, so we got grams plus grams, and 640 plus 12 or 720 is 1,360 grams. Again, the mass needs to be in grams or kilograms. Okay, capacity is in liters or milliliters or something like that, and volume is in centimeters or meters or whatever it is. Okay, and we got one more example. Okay, on a fishing boat, live bait is kept in a cubic tank measuring 1 meter on each edge. So we got this cubed here. Okay, that's 1 meter on each edge. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is find the volume.
Caitlin Donald.
Okay, so for the volume, we're going to take the 1 meter and cube it. Okay, length times width times height times 1 meter times 1 meter. Okay, now the only problem is for our equivalencies, okay, our water standard for volume, it's always in centimeters, not meters. So I need to change meters to centimeters. And I know that there's 100 centimeters in a meter. So instead of multiplying 1 meter times 1 meter times 1 meter, I'm going to multiply 100 centimeters times 100 centimeters times 100 centimeters, because we want our answer in centimeters for the volume part of this. Okay, well, 1 times 1 is 1, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So that's 1 million centimeters cubed is the volume. And since we got our answer in centimeters cubed, it should be easy for us to find the capacity and the mass. Okay? So our capacity needs to be in liters. Well, for the capacity, I know that 1 million centimeters cubed is equal to 1 million milliliters cubed. Okay? So now it asks for the tank in liters. So we need to take our milliliters and convert them to liters. Or sorry, that's 1 million milliliters. Sorry, not cubed. Milliliters are never cubed. Okay, so erase that. 1 million milliliters. So to find the capacity in liters, we need to take 1 million milliliters, multiply it by the unit multiplier again, where 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Okay? To convert from milliliters to liters. Well, I've got 3 zeros here, so I can knock off 3 zeros here. And my answer, I've got 1,000 times 1, and then over 1 times 1. So the 1 times 1 we don't need to worry about on the bottom, and 1,000 times 1 is just 1,000 liters. Okay? So we've got 1,000 liters. Now for the last one, we need to find the approximate mass of the tank of water in kilograms and the approximate equivalent weight in pounds. Okay? Well, we know that 1,000 liters is equal to 1,000 kilograms, because for every liter, that's 1 kilogram. Okay, so that's the approximate mass of the tank in kilograms, is 1,000. Okay? And then we want to also find it in pounds. So we know that we've got 1,000 kilograms, and we want to convert that into pounds. Well, our unit multiplier is right here. 1 kilogram goes on bottom, and 2.2 pounds goes on top. Okay? And on top we get 1,000 times 2.2. That's 2,200 pounds. So there's our two answers. 1,000 kilograms, which is about 2,200 pounds. Alright, so that's your lesson on all the equivalents for the metric system, volume, capacity, and mass. Okay, happy homeworking.